Hello, hello, Turkish Films here for Daily Chess, episode 14. Today we are going to be playing some Blitz chess. Let's get it going. We are currently 1687. We were actually higher rated, we were 1696, but then I lost a game. We're playing against some very low rated opponents, so it makes me a little bit nervous playing against low rated opponents. Just because losing carries a lot bigger risk, right? We lose 9 points here if we lose, but we only gain 7 points if we win. This is a King's Indian, regular King's Indian stuff. E5 is expected. Now, I'm not sure about this move. If it's bad, I don't know why, which is a little bit concerning. But I'm having a hard time. I think H3 would be a move I could play. And we'll just trade bishop. We'll trade knight for bishop. If he closes the position down, see now I'm incentivized to open the position because I'll have the two bishops. Yeah, so this is him getting ready to try to close the position down. I'm going to castle. Yeah, I'm going to castle. And this move would lose a pawn after takes. So let's instead have it not lose a pawn, and we'll play bishop here. I don't know theory here. I don't know about bishop g4. I don't know how I'm supposed to play against that move. But for now, I think we can just develop our queen and defend the pawn. Right? I think I'm a little bit too early to push here because after takes, I would lose my queen. And I want to try to maintain attacking chances if possible. So he's attacking the center pawn. Makes a lot of sense. He has 1, 2, 3 defenders of this square. I have 1, 2, 3 defenders as well. Takes. Yeah. So we'll push in the center. Takes. Fantastic. And now my rooks will be very happy to appear in the center. So I'm happy that I've opened the position to some extent. That's a good sign. His knight isn't threatening to go anywhere. It's actually sort of awkwardly placed. So let's see if we have any checks in the position. We don't. Any captures? We can capture that pawn there. And that's the only capture we have in the position. What about threats? We could push this pawn and threaten to isolate his pawn by taking here. We can threaten his knight. We can also threaten his queen and develop our rook at the same time. I think I like that the best. Also, we're hopping off the diagonal with the bishop. So I think I'm going to bring a rook into play. Like this. Or should I attack the knight first? If I attack the knight wants to go to e6. So I should attack the queen first. And he's trying to go like this. Which I don't think is dumb. I think that's a fine move. I'm encouraging queen c7. And again, I can't play e6 attacking the queen because my bishop's hanging in this case. So we can defend our bishop if we'd like. If we defend our bishop, then we can push e6 and attack his queen. I like that idea. Are there other ways we can attack his queen? Well, our knight could go there or there, but currently would get taken. So I'm not a huge fan of that idea. Again, his knight is trying to get to that square. If he ever goes there, my bishop can come back, however. Actually, I could just bring my bishop back now. Then it's already defended. I kind of like that idea, actually. Seems sort of odd to bring our knights backwards, though. I kind of like it because it gets my bishop just out of the way of everything, right? I think we are going to make this move. Bishop to h2. Bishop's nice and safe over here, but still exerting a lot of pressure here. So that's the threat now, is e6, attacking the queen. All right, and so he stopped the threat by blocking my pawn from moving forward. Good for him. I don't know if that's the square that he really wants his pieces on, though. So now if I push this pawn, I'm attacking the knight. Then I can go back here, which puts more pressure on the pawn. So I don't really want to provoke his knight to go back here. And now we know that knight there is actually kind of a threat. I would like to double rooks and somehow forcefully attack his queen. This move also would attack the knight and threaten to double his pawns, but it would also be giving up the 2 bishops in the process. Okay. Does knight here work? Bishop takes, knight goes here, check. He takes it with the queen. So that doesn't work. Which of my pieces isn't feeling very good? This rook isn't super happy, but doesn't really need to move at the moment. I'd like it if that knight stayed perfectly still. This pawn's going to come under fire, so this bishop maybe should scoot. Yeah, probably the bishop should scoot. I want to put it here, but then that move looks pretty good. And then I take and damage his pawn structure. I think I will move this bishop, so my f pawn is free to move. I think that's the strat. I'm freeing up the f pawn to move. And I'm also attacking this knight. That is like the worst blunder in the position, because I take this, attacking this, and attacking this, and attacking this. So he definitely should not play f5. That's for sure. Yeah. All right, let's see what he does. I'm a little bit low on the clock, but I was trying to figure out the right plan here. Okay, so he's trying to trade a pair of rooks. I don't know if that benefits me or him. Probably benefits him, that's why he wants to do it. So my question is, do I play f4 to play f5 to break him open? I like f4, f5 quite a lot, actually. If I play f4, then he can play f5, though, because now if I capture en passant, there's no attack on the queen. Oh, but then I can still push after that, and I'm attacking the knight, and I'm attacking this. So I think I'm going to play f4 in order to play f5. f4. There's still no checks. For the most part, everything's defended. If the knight goes there, I can just scoop my queen, I think. It's not a big deal, I don't think. Sorry if you're hearing extra sounds, that's my cat. So the threat here, I think, is f5. Threatening to break open his king side, also to take this knight. And if he plays this now, I'll capture en passant. He'll capture with something, and then I'll push f5 anyway. Okay, he decides to trade a pair of rooks first. It's understandable. Now he can't play this move. That's an interesting idea. I'm not really scared, though, because my knight can always take it. So I'm going to go ahead with my threat. Is that the best move? Or is it better to take this knight? So I can definitely damage his pawn structure. I'm just wondering if it's better, if I really want my knight to be back here. Because I'm not going to take with the queen. That would drop this pawn. I think we got to go for it. He'll move his knight somewhere. Oh, maybe he moves his knight to d4. Am I afraid of a knight on d4? So f5, knight d4. Do I have any checks? No. Do I have any captures? No. I could capture this and then push and attack the queen. Do I trade rooks? If I trade rooks and he takes the knight, I'm going to push this 1,000,000%. If he takes with the queen, then pushing here doesn't seem as valuable. If he takes with the queen. I'm going to take. One of his pieces is going to have to go backward instead of my knight going backwards. I think my knight's pretty good here. I'm wondering if my knight would have been better there after takes here to help push f5. This move is check, so he has to deal with it. He still has no checks, and we're going to break through like we said we were. Okay, his queen comes in with a check. We try not to trade queens. Takes. Yep. So now we can do some silly stuff. Kind of thinking about taking and then playing queen here. Well, let's see. If I play queen here, I'm threatening checkmate. And if he pushes, I take this. After he takes queen here, his king escapes. Rats. Okay. What if I take here first? And then check. King goes back, there's no mates. This is frustrating. I feel like I'm sort of close, you know? If takes, and he takes back, of course. Here, threatening mate. He just plays this. Dang it. Threatening mates. We'll take here. He still has no checks, which is good. Okay. He took a pawn. My knight's currently hanging. If I take here, is that sufficient compensation? Probably not. So we'll have to play knight here, which is such a pain. Such a pain. Oh, I get a perpetual, right? After takes, there, check, the king has to go back, and I just keep going back and forth. I think. Here, check, check. He blocks with the bishop. Then we can check here. I think this is fine. So we just have to go for a draw. It's kind of sad. I'd rather not go for a draw, but I don't think I have anything else, and I only have 30 seconds left. Terribly misplayed. Check. 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 Is he getting out? No, he's not getting out. He should be careful, right? He does have to be careful, I think. Ooh, I shouldn't have gone to a light square. Check. 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 Threefold repetition. Alright, so we lost 1 point, which is not good. That game was kind of nuts. I didn't play very well. And we resulted in a draw. So let's look forward to the analysis tomorrow of this King's Indian Defense Daily Chess, Episode 14. This has been Turkish Films, and stay Turkish.